Hi, it's Yoga with Dasha from Russia.
I'm Dasha and we are about to practice some intermediate yoga. For the beginners, it will be a little bit difficult, but you always can give it a try. And if you can't do something, that's completely fine. Just try, and with practice and with time, you will be there. The only thing is, don't get frustrated or annoyed or sad, whatever. We are enjoying the journey. We're enjoying the practice, not trying to achieve the final point. There is no final point. So let's sit comfortably on our heels, hands on the thighs. And with inhalation, take the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, and reach up through index fingers. Then bend back a little bit. And with exhalation, come forward to the child's pose, extending the arms forward. Then slide yourself forward and peel the chest up into baby cobra, sliding your shoulder blades down along the spine and shoulders away from the ears. Then press back into the child's pose, buttocks on the heels. Roll yourself back up into seated. Inhale, take your arms up and bend back. Exhale, fold forward into the child's pose, slide forward and up into baby cobra, lengthening the spine through the back of the neck and through the crown. Exhale, back to the child's pose. And one more time. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, fold forward to the child and slide forward, chest up. Press the sternum forward and hug your elbows in, keeping the legs engaged and strong. Inhale here. Exhale, press back into the child's pose again. And let's sit up, lengthen up once again, bend back, and come back to the child's pose. Inhale, baby cobra, then tuck the toes and press back and up into downward dog, bending the knees a little bit, pressing the floor away with your hands and pulling your belly and ribs in. Then take your right leg up. Inhale, exhale, step it to the front of the mat. Take your left knee down to the ground. Inhale, arms up and bend back a little bit. Then step to the front of the mat into the forward fold. Relax your shoulders and inhale, come all the way up, bend back and exhale, forward fold once again. Then let's step right leg back. Again, knee on the ground. Inhale, arms up and bend back, pressing the sternum up. Then step back into the plank, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale to go to cobra and exhale to child's pose. Inhale, arms up and bend back, pressing the sternum up, and exhale back to child's pose again. Inhale, Bhujangasana, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, downward dog. Tailbone up. Inhale, left leg up. Step it to the front of the mat, knee over the heel, right knee is on the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up and bend back, trying to press up and lift up. Then exhale, step forward to the fold. Inhale, arms up and again bend a little bit back. Exhale, forward fold once again. Inhale, left leg back and arms up and bend back slightly. Step back to plank, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, baby cobra, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, child's pose. Then inhale up again, bend back in your middle back and upper back, and exhale, namaste. Second round of moon salutations. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down to child's pose. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana, elbows in, shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it between the hands, knee over the heel, left knee on the ground. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, step to the front of the mat to the fold. Inhale, lift up and bend back. Exhale, back down. Inhale, right leg back, knee on the ground, arms up and press up and bend back. Step back to plank, lower down, and inhale, Bhujangasana again. Exhale, child's pose. And inhale, arms up and over. Again, exhale, child's pose, slide forward, engage your legs, your glutes. Exhale, downward dog, press heels down, tailbone up. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it to the front, knees on the ground. Inhale, up, belly in, and press the sternum up. Exhale, step forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, up and bend back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back, arms up, chest up, belly in, and step back, lower down, slide forward, roll the chest up, and press back to the heels, child's pose. Inhale, arms up and bend in your middle back. Exhale, namaste. The last one, inhale up. Exhale, fold forward, child's pose. Slide, hug the elbows, draw the shoulder blades down into the midline. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, take your right leg up from the inner thigh. Exhale, step to the front. Inhale, up and reach up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, and again, reach up through the fingers. Back down to the fold, exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Inhale, up and over, and step back, exhale, lower down. Inhale, Bhujangasana, the back of the neck is long, and exhale, downward dog. Left leg from the inner thigh up, step to the front, low lunge. Inhale, arms up and reach up, and step to the front, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up, and bend slightly back. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale, left leg up, arms up, belly in. Exhale, step back, lower down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, child's pose. And let's take the arms once again up, bend back, exhale, namaste. A few moments with eyes closed to feel what's going on in the body after there's 3 rounds of moon salutations. Take a deep breath in, take arms up, grab your left wrist with the right hand, and lean to the right, stretching left side of the body and moving your hips to the left. Then let's stand up on the right knee and take the left leg to the front to the baby warrior 2. And move with exhalation, pelvis forward and down. With inhalation, stand up on the right knee and straighten the front leg. Exhale, down, pelvis down and forward. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And again, move down, pressing the pelvis and the thighs forward and up. Exhale, down and forward, and while standing here, press left arm into the left knee, and then open the arms to the sides. Look at the left fingers and keep pressing the left thigh out, the left knee out, pressing the pelvis to the front, opening it, pulling the belly in and lengthening up through the crown. Baby warrior 2. Then take your hands down to the ground, tuck your back toes, go for lunge, and then take your right heel down on the ground for the warrior 1. Hands on the hips, and we'll pull left hip back, right hip forward, squaring the hips, pushing the floor away with the outer edge of your right foot, back foot. Take your arms up overhead, pull the belly in, zip a zipper on your belly from the pubic bone to the navel, and press your sternum up. And keep pressing the floor away with both feet. Then take your back heel off the floor, bend your back knee a little bit, bring your pelvis back to vertical, pull the right hip forward, and then straighten the back leg again, just pressing the heel back. Feel the stretch in the front part of your right thigh and try to reach up and to lengthen up through the right side of your body. Right hip and right side of your belly. Then lower down your right knee and take your hands down to the ground. Straighten your front left leg. Take the toes up. Pull this left hip back and drop the other side of your left leg down. Lengthen the spine, pull your tailbone back and reach through the crown forward, drawing again the shoulders with the shoulder blades back away from the ears and pressing the sternum forward. The lower belly is pressed into your upper thigh. Then take your leg back to the heels. Inhale, arms up, and grab your right wrist with your left hand. Take your hips to the right and bend to the left, stretching the right side of the body nicely. So pull your arm up and to the left. Inhale into the right side of your body, and then stand up on your left knee. Take your right leg to the front, open the knee out, and again, warrior 2, baby warrior 2. Exhale, press the pelvis down. Inhale, stand up on the left knee, straighten the front leg. Again, exhale, move forward and down, trying not to lean with your torso forward. The body is perpendicular to the ground still. And a few more. Exhale, forward and down, rolling your right side out. Then take your right arm into the inner side of your leg, press the knee away, out, and then take both arms shoulder level. Look at the front fingers, right fingers. Keep pressing the pelvis forward, and then take your hands to the floor and left heel to the floor as well. We go to the warrior 1. Hands on the hips, and with the help of the hands, push your right hip back, left hip forward. Press the outer edge of your left foot into the floor. Engage the left quad. Press the right foot into the floor and take your arms up, zipping a zipper on your belly. Press the sternum forward and up, and feel the shoulder blades pressed into your back. Reach up through the fingers. Press your pelvis a little bit more forward and down. Feeling a nice stretch in the front part of your thigh, left thigh. And then take your left heel off the floor, bend the back knee, take the pelvis into vertical, widening through the lower back, and then press the back heel back, engaging the left quad. Keep the belly in, ribs in. Press the floor with the right foot, then slowly lower down your left knee. And let's take hands down to the floor. Step back into downward dog this time. Press the floor away with the hands. And take the knees, one knee up, then the other knee up. And then bend the knees and jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, take the shoulders up to lengthen. Exhale, keeping the length lower down into the fold. And inhale, let's lift up into the chair pose. So shift your weight back on your heels. Pull through the tailbone back. Pull the belly in so you're not arched in your lower back. Ribs in, and you're reaching through your fingers up and forward. Try to slide your feet to the outsides of your mat. And then take your hands in front of the heart center. Left elbow hooked in the right knee, thigh. And we twist to the right. Again, drawing shoulders away from the ears and lengthening through the tailbone back and through the crown forward. Shift the weight to the right foot and slowly take your left leg back into the twist. So we're in the lunge. We press the pelvis down, the heel back, and try to reach through the right knee forward. Again, press your elbow into the thigh, lifting the left side of your chest off the thigh. And then windmill your arms and go into Warrior Two. In Warrior Two, rotate your right thigh out, so your right knee facing straight. And start to take your left hip bone away from the right, so open your pelvis slowly. At the same time, rotating your left inner thigh in and up. And then straighten the front leg. Make the stance a little bit more narrow. Keep the engagement of the right leg. Lean forward through the right fingers. Keep the length of the right side of your body, and then take your right hand down onto your shin. Then here, let's press big toe into the floor, the other side of your right foot into the floor, and draw your right ribs away from your pelvis, lengthening the right side of the body. Engage your left glute and press your left foot into the ground, feeling the lifting of the left side. And inhale, come up and wrap your left arm around your waist behind the back and reverse this triangle. Bend back, right arm overhead and reach up and back. Then turn to the back of your mat and fold forward to the left leg. Pull your left hip back, press your right hip forward, and pressing the floor away with your fingers, lift the shoulders up and lengthen through the spine. Bend your front knee a little bit and rotate your left thigh out, like screwing it back into the hip joint. Then shift the weight forward to the left leg. Take your right leg up from the inner thigh, so your toes pointing down. And try to take your hands off the floor. The variation of the third warrior. You can take your arms either to the sides of the body back or to the front. stretching them alongside the ears. But try to keep your pelvis level. Then slowly stand up and take your right leg forward. Press your left foot into the floor and lift up through the left side of the body. And you can keep your right leg either straight or bend in the knee, but the body is straight, you're not leaning back. Then take the leg down to the ground, inhale, up, and exhale, squat down into Malasana. Your elbows are pressed into your knees. You try to press them back, opening the hips, and again lengthening through the spine. Tailbone down, crown up and forward, shoulders away from the ears, and the chest is pressed forward. Then let's put hands on the floor and fold forward, straightening the legs, and then jump back into plank and then chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, pressing the floor away, pressing the sternum up, and exhale, downward dog. Find a nice straight spine, reach up through the tailbone and pull the belly in and up, closing your ribs. Rotate the upper arms out. Take a few nice deep breaths along the spine. And then look forward, jump forward to the front of the mat. Inhale to take the shoulders up to lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. And inhale back to chair. Once again, thighs are parallel to each other. Weight is on your heels. Belly in again, zip a zipper on the belly. Take your ribs in, feeling how the lower back is widening. And reach through your fingers up and forward. And hands in front of the heart center. Inhale. And exhale, right elbow to the left thigh. Keep your knees in line. Press the elbow into the thigh and hands into each other. Lift the right side of the chest and lengthen once again through the spine. Taking your shoulders away from the ears. Then shift your weight to the left leg. Pick up your right and slowly step it back into the lunge. Press the pelvis down. Right heel back and reach forward through the left knee. Again, pressing hands into each other. Lift the right side of your belly off the thigh and draw gently shoulders away from the ears. Then windmill your arms and come to warrior two. We're doing the same here. Roll your left thigh out. So your knee is facing front. Press the left foot into the ground. The outer edge of the right foot is pressed into the ground as well. And you rotate your back inner thigh in and up, opening the right side of the pelvis. Then straighten your front leg, narrow your stance a little bit, and lean through the left hand forward, through the left arm forward. Feel the length of the left side and try to maintain it. Take the hand to the shin. Push the floor with the left foot. Draw your left ribs away from your pelvis. Engage your right buttock. And engage your left quad. Reach through the right fingers up. And inhale up. Wrap your right arm around the waist. And reverse the triangle. Reaching through the left fingers up. And back. Inhale here and exhale, turn to the front of your mat again. Toes pointing forward. Square the hips, pull your right hip back. Left hip forward, keep the micro bend in your front leg. And pressing the floor away with your fingers, lift the shoulders up to lengthen and press your belly into your upper thigh. Then shift the weight to the right leg and lift up your left from the inner thigh. Keep the pelvis, the hips leveled, toes pointing down, engage the quad of the left leg, engage the glute. Take your arms either by the sides or to the front. Try to keep pulling your belly in. Reach forward through the crown and back through the heel. And then stand up. Take your hands to your hips and take your left leg forward. Again, you're not leaning back. You're standing up straight, pressing the sternum up, ribs in, belly in, and pressing the right foot into the ground, reaching up through the crown. Keep it here. Then join feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hands on the floor. And this time we'll go into the crown. So press your knees into the armpits. Lean forward, look forward and up, and take your feet off the floor, heels close to the buttocks. Try to reach up through the tailbone, pull the belly in and up to help you. And then jump back or step back into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Legs engaged, and exhale, downward dog. Let's rest a little bit in the downward dog or in the child's pose if you want. And then look forward, jump or step forward. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, lift up. And then let's step wide to the wide stance, finger toes pointing forward. Let's inhale, take left arm up and right hand will slide along the right side. We'll bend to the right, pressing both feet into the ground without moving your pelvis or your hips. Just stretch nicely the whole left side of your body. Then you can press your right arm into your right thigh and open your left arm back and twist your chest up towards the sky. And then exhale, grab your right ankle with the left hand and open your right arm up and over for the twist, pulling the body towards the right leg. Then come down to the fold, push the floor away. Take the shoulders up and then bend the knees. Sit back with your thighs parallel to the ground. Press back up and roll all the way up into standing. And change. Inhale, right arm up. Slide your left hand down along the left thigh. And bend to the right, feeling the stretch. To the left, feeling the stretch in the right side of your body. Then you can take your left arm, press it into the front of your left thigh, and twist the chest up towards the ceiling. Open the right arm back, keeping the pelvis square to the front. And then exhale, fold forward, grab your left ankle with the right hand and open your right arm up and over, left arm up and over. Come back to the front. Again, inhale to lengthen. And either we stay here in the fold or you can go for the headstand, tripod or supported headstand. Just remember that in the headstand you push the floor the same way, either with hands or with forearms. Try to draw the shoulders away from the ears up towards your pelvis. And if you're in the tripod, you can slowly lower your knees to your upper arms and take your shoulders up off the floor into the crow again. And then take them down to the floor for the wide-legged fold. Turn the toes out and come up for the squat, for the plie squat. Press your knees out. Take your hands in front of the heart center. Pull your tailbone down and press the pelvis forward. And sit here, hold it here. Then stand up, arms up to the sky again. And exhale down. And let's jump to join the legs, join the feet. And then shift the weight to your right leg. Take your left knee up, hands on the hips, controlling that they are squared still. Then take your left knee to the side, take your toes to your right leg, and press your heel into the thigh. So we're going into an active tree pose. Wherever the foot landed, there it stays. Then arms up and palms in front of the heart center. Keep pressing your left knee out and try to take your right hip up and left hip down. Then slowly take your left leg back, right arm forward and left arm back without touching the ankle. We go into the dancer's pose, again active dancer's pose. So you're trying to take your left leg, bended left leg as high as you can and reach forward with the right fingers as much as you can. Then come back, arms up, and we go into the eagle. So wrap your left leg around the right and your right arm around the left. Sit back, pull the belly in, reach through the fingers up. Keep the balance, feel the standing leg burning, and then come into Tadasana once again. Exhale, fold forward, stretch, feel the stretch in the buttocks. Relax in here, and round the back, roll all the way up. And change the side. So I'll shift the weight to the left leg now, keeping the hands on the hips to control them being leveled. Right knee up, and then take it to the right. Take the toes and the heel into the inner thigh, left thigh. Press the heel into the thigh and thigh into the foot. Arms up and hands in front of the heart center. Press hands into each other, and the same with the legs. Open the right knee out, squeezing the right glute. Keep lifting up through the crown. Feel the strength of the pose. Then slowly take your right leg back with bended knees still. So reach through the left fingers forward, through the right fingers back, and through the toes up. Again, engage the right glute. Pull belly in and take the chest up and forward. Keep it here, hold it here, slowly come back to standing. Wrap your right leg around the left. and change the arms. Wrap left around the right. Keep the balance. Sit back. Reach up. And come back into Tadasana on the front of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. A few breaths. And then look to the front of the mat and jump through into seated. Sit on your buttocks, keep your knees bent, and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll all the way down onto your back. Straighten your legs up into the sky and roll them back. Take your toes behind your head, interlace the fingers, and roll one shoulder under, then another shoulder under. Press your upper arms into the floor hard, so you feel how the upper body starts to lift up, pressing the chest towards the chin, and pressing your heels back. So your upper body is perpendicular to the ground. Then you can bend your knees and try to press them close, or put them close to the ears, to the ground. Feeling a nice stretch in the chest. And then straighten legs again and slowly, controlled, vertebra by vertebra, roll all the way down. Take your heels closer to your buttocks and press up into bridge. So in the bridge pose again, we roll the shoulders under. And you can interlace the fingers or just keep the palms pressed into the floor. And lengthen the back of your neck, sliding the back of your head up and pulling the tailbone towards the heels. Keep thighs parallel to each other and press your feet into the ground. Feel the openness of the chest. And then slowly roll down. And you can go for the bridge pose again or go for the wheel. Your hands in line with the ears. And again, you press your feet into the ground, press hands into the ground. Keeping your thighs and feet parallel to each other. And rolling your inner thighs back and in, as if you were holding the block between your inner thighs. And slowly lower down, back on the back. Open your arms to the sides and gently take both knees to the right without changing the position of your feet. Then inhale, knees up, and exhale, take them to the left, relaxing the thighs, relaxing the arms, relaxing the back. Bring the knees back up, grab them, and press them into the belly, into the chest. Rock a little bit from side to side, feeling the relaxation, the releasing of your lower back. And you can stay here or grab the soles of your feet and go for the happy baby. And lower back onto your back. Straighten your legs, extend them to the edges of the mat. Open the palms up, facing the sky. Roll the shoulder blades under to open the chest a bit more. Inhale deep, and with the exhalation, start to relax the body. Just release everything, all the tensions. Feel how your legs fall apart heavy, your arms heavy. The whole body is heavy and is pressing down into the mat. Soften your face, relax your chin, your lips, the tongue, cheeks, forehead, eyebrows, eyes. Just slowly melt down, merging with the floor, and rest. I'll tell you when we will get out of the pose. And let's inhale deep and slowly start moving the body again. Coming back to the movement, stretching out, turning to the side. And slowly press back up into seated with legs crossed, eyes closed. And we'll wrap the arms around the chest and hug ourselves. Hug tightly, give ourselves some love. Feel this love towards yourself. And then open the arms, open the heart and share it. Share this love and palms in front of the heart center. Peace to your heart, peace to your thoughts, and peace to your words. Thank you for the practice. Namaste.